Laughing Out Loud, America's funniest comedians. Featuring classic comedy performances by Tim Allen, Bobby Collins, Caroline Ray, Cheech Marin, Richard Belzer, Diane Ford, Louie Anderson, and Carrot Top.
Yeah, look at damn Bozo had a kid. Look at that there. That's really nice. How you doing, sir? Yeah, look a little bored, could you? Okay, cool. You think you look like an idiot? Check this out. Anybody? No, it's not Pippi Longstocking. Look, it's the Wendy's girl. I'm Wendy. I never knew it. I never knew, you know? Yeah. I pulled in the drive-thru. They're like, damn, she's here. Clean up. Wendy's here. I never thought she'd come on the weekend. Had them all running around. They're all running around. I had my head in the drive-thru window. Don't make me come in there. Hey. I'll come in. I've done it before. I just sit home and build stuff. Here's the Pete Rose commemorative cap. It's a collector's item. I made that. I invented an alarm clock to keep from hitting the snooze button in the morning. Where the hell have you been? I don't know. I made it. Look at this. I invented this. A baseball jersey with rollers on the chest, so when they slide. It's like, where the hell's he at? He's in the damn outfit. I saw him coming hauling up. Dude, here he goes right there. How do you stop this damn thing? Maybe it's just me. I just saw a commercial on MTV. Bon Jovi. You seen it? If you're homeless, listen to me. If you're homeless, you don't have a damn TV. Put a sign in the park or something, you know? The host for 2020 wears glasses. I swear to God, I saw that and I couldn't believe it. There's a 1-hour photo lab down the street here. There's a 15-minute parking sign in front of it. I had to move my car 4 times to get the dang film out. Look at this. I invented this. I kept locking my keys in the car, so I just put them on a coat hanger. We're locked out. Give me a second. Here's my new Frisbee I made. Just put a dog on it, so when you throw... Here's my idea of what a wedding ring should look like. You're hip. All right, cool. All right. I made this here for babies to wear on airplanes. You can see them crying, but you can't hear them anymore. I went to a celebrity auction, man. Picked up Jimmy Swaggart's Bible. Wow, it's amazing. I didn't realize that. Richard Nixon has a book on cassette tape, but the tapes are gone! I swear to you. Look, Sinead O'Connor has her own shampoo out, I swear to God. Oh, Sinead fans are we over here. Here's something really neat. Look at this. Have y'all seen these things right here? These are cool. Have you seen these? Right? These are old. You know there's no dog in there, right? You do know there's no dog in there. What you do is you strap your dog in it and let it walk around by itself. It works in my neighborhood. Hell, I don't know. Want to have a great time? Take a no U-turn sign, put it on a dead-end street. How do we get back? Come on, we'll get it tomorrow. Come on. There's a sign. You seen this one? Keep off median. You're doing 70 miles an hour. They put a sign up. Keep off median like you've ever went. You know, honey, the smooth stuff sucks. Want to cut the grass? Go, Daddy. That's like putting a sign up that says, now keep on bridge. Oh, darn, we're getting a ticket. See a sign back there, kids? Oh, on the airplane, I even brought it. If you cannot read this card, please tell one of the crew members. Definition of too much spare time. I'm sitting home and I'm thinking, this is funny. You know, you have someone coming over, you don't have time to vacuum the rug, but you want the lines on there? Yeah. Ding dong, hold on one second. I need a job. on, you're all cool. You can use these things too. This is a winter coat for hitchhikers. Kind of keeps them in cool, nice and warm. When you... I think the world's uptight, don't you think? I think we need to learn to relax, have a good time, right? Right. Next time you pull in the drive-thru, make one of these things up right here, keep in your car. You come to the drive-thru window, just reach inside the drive-thru window with this. Hey, give my fries! Hey! Well, think about it. If we all did this tomorrow, at the same Burger King, that little girl all stressed out, they've been doing this all day long. Doing what, Barbara? Putting their hands in here on sticks? They always close that window. Leave it open, hey! I think we can do that stuff, you know? Next time the cop gives you your ticket, go, yeah, I know, pal. Here, put it with the other ticket. Have your own radar gun in your car, so when the cop comes, yeah, you know how fast you were going? You know how fast you were going, pal? Or this, you know, they always ask you how fast you're going. Do you ever know? No. No, I think if they're going to ask you, they should make a gun that would show you. You know, he's hiding in the bushes, you come flying by. You can look over and check. Damn, 81! Then he asks you. You know, you get it right, you get like $3 off for paying attention or something cool like that. You know, I can always slow the show down a little bit if you want, you know. Or get them right back at the drive-thru. They pull up there, welcome MacDonald, may I take your order? Yeah, make that a Whopper cheese fast. I think I just picked up the airport. For $4, man, they'll come running out of the drive-thru. Who the heck's in the damn drive-thru? It's Wendy! Damn, Wendy's here! Clean up! Thanks, guys, very much. Sure.
Thanks, Carrot Top. Next up, Louie Anderson.
Please, we only have a couple minutes, so I haven't even done anything yet. That's a great response, though, isn't it? So, well, welcome to the show. We have a great show tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you mean it's not? Geez, I'm getting laughs on the things I'm not supposed to. You're going to have to follow along, or else you're ahead of us on something. Are you using that psychic hotline and you know what's coming? Is that it? I just flew in here, and I'm telling you, what is the story on flying? Now, I paid $800 for my ticket, and what's so funny is how happy I am when I get a little bag of peanuts. You know, they've really figured out how to make us happy. $800, $900, $1,000 for a ticket, and they give you a little tiny bag of peanuts. And you're thrilled. Because you know how you know you're thrilled? Have they ever passed you by and not given you some? What the heck's going on here? Is this the non-peanut section or what? And sometimes they give you, they come around and they say, you want another bag? I go, oh, no, 4 nuts was enough for me.
Thank you, Louie. And now, here's Diane Ford.
How y'all doing? Oh, swell. Well, I'm gonna...
Come here. We got camera, this is camera 3, right? Is this camera 3? 1. Camera 1, so 2 and 3 cover me on 1. Now lower it just a little bit. Lower it, all right. Turn to the left a little. Cough. Cough. Okay, thank you. That camera's fine. Oh, it's kind of like a scary space camera. Looks like Darth Vader's birth control device, doesn't it? It's a nice camera if you're from the planet O. Thank you very much. War of the Worlds. The agent for War of the Worlds, ladies and gentlemen. The agent for War of the Worlds. How are you? Nice to see you. Great. You know... Get in, get out. How are you, babe? How's it going, all right? Everything okay? You've covered sports, haven't you? Did you ever cover a sporting event? Yes. A true cameraman doesn't speak. That was very good. Hey, you go, kid. All right, hey, get some Polaroids. All right, hey. Whatever your cameraman like. Then the room started shaking, then the earth started shaking. Figure, hey, I'm the greatest piece of in the world. You ever notice when little kids get embarrassed, they always lift up whatever they have on? Like, little boys lift up their jackets, little girls lift their dresses over their head. I think we never should stop doing this as adults. Well, say you're a chick, you're going for a job, you don't think you're going to get the job. Lift your dress up over your head. Say, I want a job, I need a job. Probably get the job, you know what I'm saying? Just a theory, may not be true. I'd like to play the piano for you now, ladies and gentlemen, if I may. I'd like to play, are we boomed here? Can you cover this? Okay. But I don't play the piano, so I'd like to play, but I don't actually play. I'd like to, though. To all the girls who I took $10 from their purse before. Do you ever notice that all male nightclub singers do the same thing when they come out? They all give you this move, right? Everything's gonna be okay as soon as I get my neck fixed. What kind of neck is this? That's the way Sinatra sings. You can't make fun of Frank. You can make fun of the Pope, you can make fun of the President, you can't make fun of Frank. I don't know what the big deal is, he's only a singer. Oh. Sorry, Frank, sorry, Mrs. Sinatra, sorry. The way kids walk. I figured out why black people walk the way they do. The reason black people walk the way they do is because for hundreds of years, black people have been denied the use of white bathrooms. That's how the walk evolved. Like a black guy, walk up to a white place, ask if he used the bathroom. Say, okay, is the bathroom? No? Have a good night. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thanks, Richard. And now, Cheech Marin.
Thank you. Yeah, they didn't tell me people were going to be out here. You know, it's really nice being at the Improv. I haven't been here for many years, and actually I want to share something with you that probably not a lot of people know. Like, so many young comics, I owe it all to be, but sound. I thought it was just me. Flashback. Is he talking or isn't he? Who gives a... Anyways, like a lot of young comics, I owe it all to Bud Friedman. I'd like to explain. In the mid-'60s, Tommy Chong and I came to town, and we were a couple of fresh-faced kids, and we walked into the improvisation, and we did our act. And we were really new and kind of raw. We really didn't know what we were talking about or doing. And as we walked off stage, Bud Friedman said something to me that changed my life forever. He turned to me and said, "Want to buy some dope?" Sure. Yeah, we gave him $10. He gave us a nickel bag. And so we went home and wrote, you know, and the next thing I knew was 10 years later, I had $5 million in the bank. Thank you very much, Bud. I'll never forget that. As a matter of fact, that's how he got his name, Bud. No, just kidding. Anyways, so how many people remember those movies I used to do with Chong? That's great, because I don't, man. What happened to them? Were they any good? Yeah, you laughed? Oh, good. Well, thank you. So now I'm on the Golden Palace, and it's great because we have the Golden Girls, and they're very hip, you know? And nobody really believes that, but yesterday Estelle Getty came up to me and gave me a hit of Afrin. It's like, God, Estelle, this is great. "Where'd you get this stuff?" She said, "Bud Friedman."
Thank you, Cheech. Next on stage, Caroline Ray.
How are you? What is this, SPCA night? Stop it. Barking. I know that my skirt is too tight. It's because I have the opposite of anorexia. I think I'm thin. Jump on the punchlines. Thanks so much. I went to the hairdresser today and I asked for a trim, but apparently the woman thought I said, "Make me look like an astronaut's wife." All right, it's not that funny. Jeez. My mother gets her hair done every single week. And when she gets it done, she looks like she's wearing an LA Rams helmet. You know what I mean? She brings a picture of Margaret Thatcher to the hairdresser with it. Like this, but higher. More. And when she goes swimming, she's never gotten it wet in her entire life. Hey, you kids, don't splash me. I've just had my hair done. Hi, Betty. Darling swimsuit. Where'd you get that? Talbot's? It's precious. And then she's in the shower room for about half an hour before she gets in doing this, putting the water all over her body. So my body doesn't go into shock. I'm like, Mom, it's a country club. People pee in the pool. My mother's bridge group is so catty, they all wear catheters for fear of leaving the room and being talked about. It's that kind of crowd. It was very embarrassing, though, because Thanks. My mother came to visit me recently, and she took off her makeup with one of my Today sponges. Oh, darling, these are fabulous. Oh, I love them. They're the cutest things. They have a handle. They're precious. First I was mad, and then I thought, hey, at least they're getting used. You know what's a funny form of contraceptive? The pill. Because you have to keep on taking it every day on a daily basis, regardless of what's going on in your love life. So it's so nice during those lulls to have a daily reminder. No one in my life. Can you imagine if you had to wear a condom for 30 days before it was any good? Day 28. Someone might call. You're frightening. So, I'm the youngest child, youngest for 3 girls, typical youngest child. Dates come to pick me up, I automatically get in the back seat. It's embarrassing, though, because my sisters are incredibly successful. And, you know, they're sitting around talking about what to get my mother for Christmas, and they're like, well, maybe we should get her a Rolex. And they just look at me, and you just make another nice card. I hate Christmas because my parents are divorced, and so every Christmas we all have to call my father. So we're sitting at my mother's house. We're all sitting there around the phone, my sisters and my mother, and we call up and we're like, hi, Dad, I just want to say Merry Christmas. And then my sister's like, did you get the tie? Ask him if he got the belt. And my mother, ask him if he's happy he ruined our lives. He says, no, no, yes. I'm single. Okay. No, I'm not. Okay, yes, I am. My mother thinks I'm too aggressive with men because I had my last boyfriend put to sleep. And I felt really bad because he knew where we were going as soon as he got in the car. It took me forever to get him in that little carrier. God. I had to put a beer in it. Come on, honey, get it. There you go. I went out with a newscaster for a while, but he drove me crazy because every time we were in bed, everything he said sounded like he was delivering the news. And he thought he was so funny. He'd say things like, this just in. Back to you, Caroline. you should have known my relationship was over, but you try and ignore those telltale signs, you know? 3 in the bed where there used to be 2. Maybe it got smaller. No. Him going out, always introducing me as his sister. You know, stuff like that. You know what I hate being single is when you have to walk down the street and pass construction workers, and they always say something disgusting to you. You just walk along, mind your own business, and suddenly one of them goes, Maria. Like, what do they think? I'm going to run over and go, Tony, is that you? Hi. How are you? And it wouldn't even bother me so much if they could show me, like, one marriage that has come from this kind of an introduction. Besides Elizabeth Taylor. The kids say, Mommy, how did you and Daddy meet? Well, I was walking along the street one day, and your father screamed the most disgusting things at me. Something about wanting to eat his lunch off my ass. I was so turned on, I threw myself into the back of his truck. It's never going to happen. So has anybody been dieting? Good. I'm totally sick of dieting. I'm not going to do it again. It's because the only reason we do it because of these ridiculous stereotypes on the cover of magazines, these skinny freaks of nature. I think we should be able to buy magazines in sizes. Wouldn't that be better? I'll have Cosmopolitan in a 16. Yeah. And for my husband, I'll have the balding, sagging butt GQ. Look, honey, you're on the cover. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Caroline. And now here comes Bobby Collins.
Thank you. Oh, back in L.A. Oh, I haven't had Mexican food in 2 years. I had Mexican food last night. Now I know why it waited 2 years beforehand. I couldn't make it out the door. I swear to God, I'm walking out there, I had like Jiffy Pop in my underwear. I'm like... By the time I got to my car, 17 cats were pulling on me. Get out of here, will you? Get out of here. Oh, God. And I still feel it. I woke up last night. You know, you wake up in that haze. I thought I saw a donkey in my bedroom. And I'm waking up the wife because I didn't know if it was reality. And it's looking at me going, honey, wake up. There's a donkey right in the bedroom there. Shut up and go to sleep. You know, shut up and go to sleep. There's no donkey. Now I'm making deals with the donkey. I'm like, donkey, come on, honey. Oh, God. I came in from Miami. Yeah, hey, look, you know, I feel bad for people with the hurricanes and Homestead and this and that. I feel bad for them, but the people in the trailer parks, didn't they ever see, like, The Wizard of Oz? I mean, these natural disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes, they're whipping around up there. They know each other. They're like, Fred, trailer park. And then they interview these people. They had, like, one guy on. There was some dental problems. The guy had, like, one tooth. One tooth. I'm watching here in Los Angeles, and the guy's like, and they're asking him, did you know a hurricane was coming? Well, yeah, I know. It was coming. Chip in, buy him a bridge. Come on, he's spitting on the camera. And then the newsman's embarrassed, and they're going, well, why didn't you leave? Oh, well, the wife was watching The Wheel of Fortune, and couldn't leave. I gotta tell you. So, and I'm down there, the longest lights in the world. You stop off at a red light in Miami. I took a nap. 2 people, the car next to me, the people, they were dead. One guy had his head on the horn. Too much. Then you pull into this, I pull into this gas station that you can buy, like, gas and, like, furniture, anything. I did, I walked in there, I go, excuse me, can I have some pump number 7, and how much is that couch? And they sold wedding cakes there. Who buys a wedding cake from the Chevron Mini Mart? Oh, Mary, great dresses for the bridesmaids. Where'd you get your cake? Chevron Mini Mart. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And then I go up to the guy, Mabutu or whatever, and the guy, and they don't know, you're in America learning, just learning. I walk up to the guy and yeah. I go up to the guy and I go, I'm on pump number 7 and let me have like some certs. And I swear to God, the guy went, no. And I went, oh, I'm sorry. Pump number 7, and I'll pay for this here. No. That's why these people get killed. You're like, I'll kill you. Yeah. And how much is that trailer? Is that your trailer in the back there? Yeah, that's my trailer. So there's 2 people in front of me, 1 guy behind me. Now I turn, I'm an impatient New Yorker. I'm standing there, this one lady's writing a check. So I'm like, come on, write a damn check. People are like, is this guy crazy? Now the guy behind me starts to give me the edge. You know how they edge up on you, right? And he's like right here now. And like if I walk to put something back, he's like, I was here. So now I gotta flare out long. I gotta go long, right? Yeah. Now he comes out on my shoulder. He's way out there in the field. Now I gotta pull back and leave him way out there. And he's giving me that I don't know look, that, was I behind you and like that. Now I'm yelling at him. Yeah, look at that. People are nuts looking at him. Oh, God. Online. And my dog. I came home. Yeah, I love my dog. Love my dog. I walked in the house. Usually I got a golden retriever. My dog's usually like when you walk in, hello, Bobby, where you been? I love you so much. Give me a kiss. I walk in and he's like behind the couch giving me a look like, oh, you're home. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? I'm like, what's the matter? And I'm looking around. My wife, come in here and see what your dog did. I walked in there. There was smoke. And the dog's giving me a look like, with a story like, 4 big black dogs came in here, and one of them held a knife to my throat, and the other 3 took a big dump. And my wife's ready to hit him, and I'm looking at him like, well, did you see what they look like? Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. And now here he comes, Jim Carrey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling a little strange tonight, and I'm not sure why. No, I'm kidding you. That's just a little bit of a physical gag to get the show started off with a bang, and, well, you won't be seeing much more physical humor in my show. Well, now that I'm warmed up, right now what I'd like to do is I'd like to take you all on a little trip down to Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, and I'd like to give you all a little taste of the Candy Man. Right on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to sing a really groovy song. Goes something like this. A man named Bojangles and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. He could jump so high. Lord, he could jump so high that he lightly touched her. That was Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles, come back and dance, 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 please, dance. It is now audience participation time. When I count to 3 and I hold the mic over the audience, I want to hear everyone in this entire place bring down this roof. It's gonna hurt, but it'll be fun, I swear. I want to hear you bring down this roof with your best, your most blood-curdling scream. All that anger, let me have it. 1, 2, 3! You wouldn't believe how much that turns me on. I wouldn't be able to get through the show without it, and I thank you. No, I'd like you to do that through this entire next song. I would, either that or at least in the pauses, because here comes the sexy, the incomparable Tom Jones!
Backstage, and I'm here to improv. I love it. I love your hot audience. I resent that I have to be here because I could have been a caterer at one time, and it's a frightening thing, but I'll try to come through for you and come through for myself, and that's about it. I really don't have much more than that. I've been lying to people out here for years, and it's very tough business. I like the improv because, well, there's no other place. Where am I going to go? Farmer's Market perform there? I have to do this. It's a frightening business. I have to finish that thought because I'm out of therapy now. I have to continue to finish thoughts. And, I had a furnished apartment. I just flashed on this. It was like, this looked like the apartment. This was like the furniture. They don't give you good stuff, by the way. You have to live with it. They force you to. It was like a picture over my sofa. It was a black velvet picture of a rabbi and a Brahma bull. It was a depressing kind of thing. And you can't get it. You try to pull it off, and the person next door is trying to push it on. It's crazy. And the first week, I had a date. I'll never forget this. It was an important date for me, and I wanted to see if I could date in a furnished apartment. It was a new thing for me. And here's like the coffee table. It looked like this, and it was like an ashtray, and the woman said, Richard, it's my voice. I must say now, my impressions are, it's the worst, and I am out of therapy, and yet I must date women that talk like me. I'm discouraged about that phenomenon, but the woman said, can I have the ashtray? And I said, yes, you can. In my voice, it sounds like hers. That's why my act goes to the toilet, because no one understands. And I picked up the ashtray, and it was riveted on. Everything is riveted on everywhere you go, so that was that, and the mouse was the turning point. I saw a mouse, and if you're a nervous person, a little high-strung, been in psychotherapy, and you see a mouse, forget it. It's like Doctari time in your house there, and it was like, woo, woo. But that's not the, you know, I worked on that impression for 3.5 months. It's a mouse. That's supposed to be a mouse, too. I don't know what that's, a halibut. I don't know what that is either. That's a mouse on acid. I don't know what that is, but I saw the mouse, and I stood on, the date was there, and I stood on the table, and which is riveted on to the kitchen floor, and even the Hoover was riveted on. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't move. They come to nail your feet down there. It's a horrible thing. And I stood up, and I saw the whoo, as if I should do it again. That's why I'm disgusted with myself. I saw the mouse there, and well, I said, I'll tell you what, I have to tell you what I said. Otherwise, this is a ridiculous situation I'm in. I said, eek. You have to say eek. It's a thing. Eek. You try to repress the eek, you have to say it. And then I went, there's a mouse in the house. You have to say eek and there's a mouse in the house. It's not hilarious. Look, I'm not going for jokes, just for human relations here. That's really what I care about. He's been here for 5 years. Always great hair, this chiseled kind of thing. I said, where do you go? Where do you go? And mine's always a mess. He says, I go, Le Fleur. I said, please, I'm very upset. Le Fleur. And ask for Fleur. Ask for Fleur when you get to Le Fleur. So I said, please, no, it's Fleur. I've been going to Fleur for 3 years, and Le Fleur. So it's on Rodeo Drive. I went there. It was a place. It was a sign. Le Fleur was blinking there. And there was Fleur. I saw Fleur. He described him, and $40 for a hair. I mean, this blew me back, and I was really depressed. I used to go to a guy in Jersey, Sal. $40 would have been like a subscription book, you know, for like 3 years. It's like, but not Le Fleur. Oh, but Sal was like, well, the whole thing. I mean, Le Fleur was unbelievable. It was like 12 guys, open heart surgery around my hair there. It was like, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And you know, you look good, though. For about a second and a half, they hold this mirror up. I think they glue another head onto that mirror, I'm pretty sure. And I finally get out of the chair, I'm upset, and I see all these hands pop out. It's like, tip time at the Fleur. It's one of the wildest things. I said, whose hand is this? I held the blower. I'm stupid me, I had no idea. I bet you, I held this behind who held the blower. It was like a whole assembly line, like a Burl Ives folk song, the moose away, the cat away. I was so upset, I popped out of the chair. I made believe I was nuts, like I had a gun. I'm getting out of here now, you bastards. No more money, no more money. And they just looked at me, they were calm and cool, and they said, what do you use on your hair, Mr. Lewis? I'll tell you what I use. I use baby shampoo, my friends, okay? Because it's very easy, it doesn't hurt the hair. And they laughed. They went, oh, 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 oh. They laughed like the modernaires in harmony there. And they wouldn't let me go. What guilt they were throwing. They opened up this big cabinet. It was like, there's 1,000 bottles of rinse and schmints and grins. I had to cash a bond to get out of this place. It was unbelievable. Rinse number 9, let every hair have a follicle orgasm, and then put a litmus paper, it's gonna rain, you know, and this is your wonderful crowd, and come back to the improvisation.
And now here he comes, Tim Allen.
Hey, nice to see you. It's been a lot of fun. I'm Tim Allen. Thank you very much. Hey,